Hey viewers and viewers, my name is General Red Strategist and welcome back to Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair. This is episode 19 now. So, remember in the last episode of course we went through the second trial. Man, that was a big one, and there was quite a bit of back and forth in that one. I'm not going to spend too much time expressing my feelings towards that particular trial, because I think I made them clear at the end of the last episode. Like I said, I had a bit of mixed feelings towards that. Part of that was my bad in fucking up some of the, admittedly, quite insane non-stop debates, some of those solutions that I had to find, which were really quite outside the box, I must say, to put it that way. But then, of course, towards the end of the trial, some of the dialogue got a bit back and forth, and I was like, okay, can we hurry things along here? Yeah. But my god, that episode took a long time to upload. Because the thing is, so far, the two trials we've gone through, they've been at least 3 hours each. And, yeah, here's the thing. I think from here on out, I'm definitely going to be splitting the trials across multiple episodes. Yeah, I'll probably aim if I can aim to try and split them across maybe 2 episodes in future. Because the thing is, because they're so long, it just takes so long to upload the final video onto YouTube. So the solution there may be to split them across episodes so that it doesn't take as long to upload them. What I'll probably do then in that situation is, when we get to the next trial, I'll split it into 2 episodes, and I'll upload, obviously, the first of those, but I'll upload the second one straight after, the next day, something like that, so that way you're not having to wait, another week or so for the remainder of the trial. I think if I split it like that, it should work perfectly, or work sufficiently, or whatever. So yes, good stuff there. So that's a bit about, obviously, the previous episode and my thoughts coming out of that. Now, one thing I said I was going to do at the start of this episode is talk a little bit about what's going on so far in this game, because there's a lot of weird stuff happening, and it's all a bit kind of... Well, it's interesting in the sense that little of it seems to make sense, which is peculiar, and of course, looking at all this and trying to sort of maybe make predictions about where the storyline's going, some interesting thoughts have occurred to me, and I'll go through them now. So strap yourselves in, everybody, grab yourselves a cup of tea and whatever, because depending on how long it takes me to explain this, we could be here for a while before we actually get into some gameplay here. So here's the thing, right? All sorts of weird stuff has been happening so far in this game. So I want us to kind of reflect back on some of these weird things that we're hearing about. So the main setting of this game, of course, is Jabberwock Island in the Pacific. And I'll get to, obviously, that's important, and I'll get to more details about that in due course. But let's start, of course, from the very kind of off point of this game. So from the beginning, right? What happened at first? Right before we were introduced to Hajime and all that, there was a weird screen at the very beginning, wasn't there, if I'm remembering correctly? I've reviewed some of my footage for this, but there was this weird screen at the very beginning, like a computer program was initiating, and it was something like Danganronpa started or Danganronpa initiated, something like that, which could be one of 2 things. Either that's just a 4th war break, which, let's be honest, wouldn't be uncommon or unheard of in this game, because we've had quite a few of them so far. Or there's a significance to it which I've overlooked, I've not realised. So just bear that starting screen in mind, that weird section at the very beginning, before we were introduced to Hajime, before the storyline got going, anything like that, where we saw what looked like a computer program thing starting up, with lots of numbers and data flashing across the screen. Okay, so just bear that in mind for a moment and bear with me. Now next, of course, we were introduced to Hajime. We saw, of course, Hope's Peak Academy in its usual setting in the middle of the city, like we did in the previous game when we were introduced to Makoto. And so we saw the school. Then, of course, Hajime has his moment where he didn't black out, though, not like Makoto did in the previous game. He just sort of, the world kind of melted apart before him, and then he was in that weird corridor in the void, which was really strange, and he goes down through the void, he opens the door at the very end, and he finds himself in the classroom with all the other members of this particular class. So that happens, and then, in due course, Usami shows up, Usami, who has this weird kind of magic stick, as she calls it, which seems to enable her to do anything, which you think is just a small, minor detail, but actually I'm starting to wonder if there's something about that ties into my kind of hypothesis I've developed about this particular setting. So Usami shows up, and then lo and behold, suddenly she waves a magic stick, and it's like the walls of the classroom just fall away to reveal that they're not in Hope's Peak at all. They're actually here on Jabberwock Island. So it's like all the characters have been magically transported in an instant to the setting that we're in at the moment. So there's that. Now, getting back to, of course, the setting of Jabberwock Island itself, there are some very peculiar details that have been emerging over the course of things so far. So, number one, right? You remember, of course, that some of the students have been discussing how there are aspects of these islands that don't make sense, i.e. things that don't match up to what they already know about the islands from various source material, like tour guides and things like that, and books that they found in the library. So apparently, on the central island of the Jabberwock archipelago, there's supposed to be a big building in the centre where that the statue that we originally saw, and that statue that we originally saw at the very beginning game on Central Island, that was meant to be in the lobby, wasn't it? Of that big building, something like that. But that big building's not there. There's literally no trace of it. There's no trace of it ever even having existed here, which of course is a first point to bear in mind. Then of course, there's, I think if I'm remembering this correctly, there's the existence of the bridges to the different islands. I could have sworn, if I'm remembering this correctly, that someone said that according to various source material on Jabberwock Island, those bridges shouldn't be there. The way the inhabitants of the islands got around was by boat. There shouldn't be bridges. So that's another thing to take in mind, that something that doesn't match, something that doesn't add up. Then, of course, there's the matter of, on the second island, there is this ruined building that looks suspiciously like Hope's Peak, which of course is impossible. Hope's Peak can't possibly be here on Jabberwock Island, because we've seen, both at the start of this game and in Trigger Happy Havoc, that Hope's Peak Academy does not exist on an island in the Pacific. It's located in Japan. Well, I mean, I know Japan isn't a set of islands in the Pacific, but you know what I mean. Jabberwock Island is supposed to be elsewhere in the Pacific, but what we know about Hope's Peak already from the previous game and at the start of this game is that Hope's Peak is not located on a tropical island. It's located in the middle of a Japanese city. So what's the deal with that? How can the school be here on these islands? And then of course there are just other things as well that seem very fantastical, even by, Danganronpa standards. Because here's the thing, right? In Trigger Happy Havoc, some of the stuff that happened was, what's the word I'm looking for? It was pretty insane, but it wasn't exactly far-fetched or difficult to believe. It's feasible, that's the word I'm looking for. But some of the stuff in here is, really quite fantastical. So, for example, take the Monobeasts, those giant freaking mech robots, we haven't seen anything like that in the previous game. We've got Monokuma, who's a robot, but the question is Monokuma fully autonomous or capable of full autonomy? Because, of course, in the previous game, he was he was very much a remote-controlled drone. He was just a kind of mascot, wasn't he, piloted by Junko Enoshima. Of course, the ending scene after the credits of Trigger Happy Havoc and the events of this game so far potentially challenge that, but that's interesting. But of course, Monokuma is just a small robot. What about these Monobeasts, which are so huge and quite futuristic? So, there's that. Then, of course, looking back on some of the executions so far, if you think about the executions in Trigger Happy Havoc, they were fancy, but they were still feasible, technically feasible. With the right equipment, you could pull those off. But the executions in this one so far have been much more fantastical. See, like Teru Teru, Monokuma flies in a giant helicopter gunship, launches all kinds of crazy weapons at him, and then hooks him by his ankles and drops him into a live volcano. And then, of course, the one with Peko in the last episode, he magically controls her with a voodoo doll. So, yeah, it's just a lot of very strange things happening in this game. So the question, of course, that I've asked before, I think, in this series so far is, how long is this game taking place after the events of the original, if that makes sense? So, you know, how much time has elapsed basically between Trigger Happy Havoc and the events of this game? Now, I don't think a lot of time has elapsed here, because you remember in the previous episode we had a scene with Monomi, and Monomi explicitly referred to the tragedy, which of course, you know, was the big thing, the big kind of revelation of the last game. So, you know, she was saying about her concern about the continuation of the tragedy, which suggests to me that the tragedy is ongoing, or there's a threat that it'll continue if somebody doesn't do something about it. So there's that, and then of course there's Byakuya, who has already died now by this point. Now he's, you know, physically different to how he was in the last one, but at first I felt like, does he have any memory of Trigger Happy Havoc? And bit by bit though, gradually I started to piece things together. He started to give hints as well that yes, he does remember the events of the previous game, you know, namely in the episodes leading up to his death. You remember there was that one scene with him and Hajime having a conversation in the kitchen of the abandoned building on the hotel site. There's that. So he clearly remembers something, and this of course raises a question as well, whilst I'm at it, about Monomi. Who is Monomi / Usami? What's her deal? Because the thing is, she doesn't strike me as being a kind of despair fetishist like Junko was in the previous game. She's, if anything, she's all about the hope. So she's on the kind of other side. So this raises the question of who is the mastermind behind this killing game? Because Monokuma's turned up, so who's piloting him? But also, assuming that Monomi / Usami might be a kind of remote-controlled robot as well, who's controlling her, if anyone? Assuming, of course, she doesn't have any capacity for autonomy. But yeah, now this, of course, is where I'd like to finally bring it back to what I was saying at the very start about all these incredibly weird, fantastical things that can't possibly be happening, and things that are just unexplained. And also to bring it back to that very first scene I mentioned that took place at the start of the game, which we all saw. The screen, the computer program that kind of was like booting up with all the data flying across the screen. Here's a hypothesis I've kind of developed from thinking about all this. What if everything that's happening in this game is taking place not in the real world, but in a virtual reality? So the characters, of course, they're all real, but they're kind of trapped in a virtual world where they're forced to kill each other. What if that's what's going on here? Because that would potentially explain all these weird, seemingly very fantastical and or impossible things that are happening. Because of course, it's not the real world, it's a virtual world. It can be programmed to have whatever the programmer wants to have in it. So of course that raises another question of, if it is a virtual world, who set it up? And for what purpose? So yeah, those are several things that I wanted to talk about at the start of this episode. Now, I've been gassing on for quite a few minutes there, so it's about time to get in. But that's the hypothesis at the moment that I've got formulating in my head. This is all taking place in a virtual world, and everything I've just talked about there is my kind of reasoning why this could be the case. I can't say for certain whether it is, but we'll see in due course. Let me have a sip of tea. Yeah, so we'll bear that in mind, everybody. It'll be interesting to see where it goes from here. So, let's get back into it without further ado, because I've been yammering on for a good while there. ... Is this Hajime? No one's here, right? Oh. Oh. No, it's you, apparently. Okay. Oh, yeah, man, I can totally see it now. Those idiots, I clearly read to see the surprise look on their dumb faces. Oh, yeah. but they'll probably be happy about it. They'll probably be very, very happy. Alrighty. What are you up to? Okay.
Ahem! Hopes be good morning, everyone. Now then, let's
same old. We know that. Check out all my Monokuma plushies down there. I'm going to have to go out to the beach at some point, aren't I? To stock up on more gifts. Morning, huh? In the end, I was so worried about Fuyahiko that I couldn't sleep. Oh, yes. I thought he died at first, but no, apparently no, he's still alive, somehow. He got slashed right across the face by Pekko's blade. And involving himself in Pekko's execution like that, suffering all those wounds. Is he really going to live? Or is he off down to Davy Jones's locker? And was it really okay to leave him in Monokuma's care? Worry has consumed my heart. My body feels terribly burdened. But that worry ends here. There's no way I can just lay here and do nothing. Loosening my stiff body, I slowly sat up in bed. I guess I should head over to the restaurant. That's right, just do it. I should meet up with everyone at the restaurant first, and then we'll question Monokuma afterward. I'm definitely going to find out if Fuyahiko is safe or not. Okay, well, to the restaurant then, I guess. Just looking at all my plushies down there, I've got a full set on that bottom level. Looks like I'm missing one of the surfboard ones, though. Also, another island should have opened up, so we'll have to go and explore that in due course. And see what sort of weird stuff's going on there. In fact, actually, before I forget, there is another thing I was going to mention, actually, just a moment ago, in my explanation of my hypothesis about this world. Just something else, another little detail about the setting. So here's the thing, right? These islands are supposed to be inhabited, and we've seen some kind of built-up areas, you know. Obviously, the airport, the Rocket Punch Market, the hotel here, and of course on the second island, there's the diner, the little sort of built-up area with the pharmaceutical store, the drugstore, and the library. So if this place is supposed to be inhabited, then where are all the inhabitants? That's another question that factors into my kind of hypothesis here. Because, you know, if this isn't taking place long after the events of Trigger Happy Havoc, and the tragedy is still ongoing, then this place, just judging from the fact that all the buildings seem, well, I say all the buildings, obviously with the exception of that ruined version of Hope's Peak, and not necessarily the abandoned building over there, because that's still outwardly fairly okay, but for the most part, this place doesn't seem to have been badly affected by the tragedy, which again is another reason why I suspect that nothing is as it seems in this setting. Sonia, you alright? Good morning to you, Sonia.
Huh?
Hajime.
You insolent fool!
Sorry? What? Get back! Who do you think I am?
I am sorry!
Are you alright? That was unintentional. It is okay. Please be your usual self. That was close. I was really going to kneel before her. I'm terribly sorry, dear fellow. I was so worried about Fuyahiko that I could not sleep at all. That must be why my face looks terrible. I was just so embarrassed to be seen like this.
I am ashamed!
I should go wash my face and come back one more time. Now then, ta-ta! She lies, she normally does. But just as I thought, Sonia and I were worrying about the same thing. Is Fuyahiko really okay? It's a good question. Maybe he will turn up dead. God knows. To the restaurant for a breakfast. Hajime wants croissants for breakfast. Oh god, it's you. Oh, here, Hajime, you're already here. Hiyako, you're the only one here, you obnoxious swab. What are you acting so anxious about? I'm not acting anxious. I just happen to be a week by coincidence. So I just came here early. I see. This girl, there's something strange. Is she trying to pull some kind of dirty trick again? Okay. Do you have anything else to say? Blah blah blah. Okay, you're not saying anything else, are you? What can I do? Can I eat, please? Whoa! What the fuck is that over there? What have you... Did you do this? This doesn't look normal. What the heck be this? No. Our panel has been propped up. It's giving off a dreadful, unsettling vibe. There's a bunch of photos pasted all over it. Did Mahiru take these photos? Boss with this terrifying ambience. Yeah, what the hell?
Yay!
Wow, what's this? What an adorable decoration. I don't know who did it, but they must have spent so much time and effort doing their best to make it. Mahiru's gonna be happy too. Okay, so what is this? Is this your shrine to Mahiru? I don't know who did this, but we should be grateful to them, right? You did it, didn't you? Alright, Hiyoko, did you?
Hello?
Oh, blimey, good morning, it's so rare to run into you two here. What are you looking at? Huh. Blimey, what are these horrifying photos? I expected that reaction. Yo, what happened?
You?
What's up, where's the brawl? Huh? G'day mates, yo, what's all this ruckus in the morning? Oh blimey, this is bad, but please, take a look at those photos. Huh? G'day mates, photos?
Whoa!
What the heck? Jesus.
Hey!
What kind of ominous crap is this? Is this like something used for sorcery? I'm just thinking. Watch as Gundam shows up, and he's absolutely in love with it, because he'll be the only person who likes it, I'll bet. This is clearly an insult against Mahiru.
Damn it.
I don't know who the hell did this crap, but they've got a lot of nerve. Oh, blimey, this is too much to actually treat Mahiru's photos like this. Loser. Everyone, I understand how you guys feel, but it's probably...
Good day.
Good morning, everyone. Actually, how will you feel about this? Because you're all into the occult, aren't you? Things like that.
Good nom nom numbing!
Good mongrel. Did you see the thing? What's with those nasty photos? They're giving off a crazy, huge, ominous aura.
Something like this.
Okay, no, you don't like it, do you? There is no excuse, dear fellows. This is too terrible. How could someone be capable of such a heartless trick? No, seriously, it's just...
Hey!
Oh, yeah, I know, right? Seriously, it's just the worst. Jeez, I wonder who the hell did it. Don't you try to hide.
Hmm?
Oh, yeah, you're right. There's no way Mahiru will be happy with this. Where's Gundam? Also, we need to talk to Gundam, I think. Because the hint in the trial was he's got a skill that might prove very useful in the subsequent trials. So maybe we should do some free time events with him. She won't just be unhappy. I'm sure she'll be so angry she'll cry tears of blood. Yeah. G'day, mates, man. Who the hell did this?
No!
We'll have to search for the criminal later. In the meantime... Fire! Start the fire! We'll have a grand bonfire so Mahiru can reach Nirvana. Seriously, this is...
Hold it.
You can't. Someone took their time to make this memorial so we can mourn for Mahiru. You can't burn it. Oh, blimey, more Mahiru?
What the heck?
G'day, mate, you sure it's not the other way round? I'm pretty sure whoever made this is totally disrespecting Mahiru, you wallaby.
You think so?
Really? I think it's just a little clumsy.
See?
Why don't you take a closer look at the intent instead of focusing on appearances? Whoa, Chiaki, getting all deep on us.
Perhaps.
Despite their clumsiness, I'm sure whoever made this probably did their very best. If you look at it carefully, don't you feel like you can sense their feelings? Mahiru's not alone. She'll be with us now and forever. This was probably made with those feelings.
Right?
So I definitely think, yeah, it's a nice decoration.
I see.
After hearing you say that, I'm starting to feel the same thing.
You...
G'day, mate, you sure are simple-minded. You're right. I don't really want to burn it.
Huh? It cannot be.
Was the person who made this? Yes, of course it was you. Mahiru was really, really nice. He taught me how to tie my kimono. Your voice is changing. Yes. Oh, blimey, she was really good at taking care of others. Mahiru's probably lonely by herself. So I wanted to tell her that she's not alone, even if she's in heaven. Go, Hyoko, yo. Well, I did want to make it look better, but unless I'm dancing, I'm so clumsy at whatever I do. Yes, cry those tears, you little brat.
I am sorry.
I'm terribly sorry. I spoke out of turn without considering your feelings at all. Oh, sorry, Hyoko.
I'm sorry.
No, you said it for me.
Well...
G'day, mates. How should I put this? It looks like we misunderstood. Now that I take a closer look, it looks like you put a lot of thought into the decorations, you little git.
For now.
So, let's keep this thing around until we get off this island.
No.
You should come with us when we get off this island too. It would be a waste to leave behind such wonderful photos. Sob sniffle. So we're not going to burn it?
Impossible!
Of course not. We would never burn it.
You.
Weren't you the one who started shouting that?
I got it.
Oh yeah, fine, I'll forgive you all, except me can't, of course.
Why?
Oh, blimey, why are you so strict with me?
I see.
Man, it's so unexpected.
Meow.
I really can't imagine Hyoko being so diligent and earnest about something. I mean, a bit of a backhanded compliment, but then again, since it's directed at her, I don't care. Who cares about that? No, she doesn't. Don't start doing that on us, Sonia, come on. Hyoko has a very kind heart.
That's not it.
Kind, oh come on, it's not like that. Oh, you even admit it.
Jeez.
Stop it already. You don't have to be embarrassed, huh?
Stop it.
Don't tease me, Oh, blimey. Hyoko's so adorable when she's embarrassed.
Shut up.
Wow, see? Here she comes. Shut the fuck up, you pig-faced troll.
Why only me?
Yeah, why only you? She just picks on you half the time. At any rate, I hope this is finally settled now. Oh my god, I'm just looking at that sign in the background. Oh my god, I can get fish and chips here for $10.50. Damn. Sign me up for this island. No, not really. I'm sure I can probably get fish and chips somewhere else for cheaper than that. Jeez, what a rip-off. Burgers, how much are they? I can't quite tell. What's the one underneath there? Is that bangers and something? Bangers and... Nah, I don't, maybe it doesn't even say that. Happy hour at 5 o'clock. Interesting. It's very like you guys... Sorry, I'm getting completely distracted by food. It's very like you guys to set things like this. I can't believe I've only just noticed that sign, though. There's actually one with cocktails up there on the pillar. Maybe we should have a look at that. Oh, really? Feels like we made such a huge fuss about it and finally settled things. That's just like you guys.
Well?
Little by little, we're trying to understand and find the good in each other. That's the reason why we can move forward without feeling despair toward our situation.
Yep.
You guys are all splendid. Splendid, huh?
This body is uncooperative.
He's here. Okay, what's his reaction going to be? Come on, what's his reaction going to be to the shrine? Okay, I've arrived. Apologies for the wait.
What?
Okay, what is this object that is releasing such a foul odour?
Impossible!
Amalis clings to Mahiru even after her death. We'll all be sucked in if we look directly at it.
You're the worst.
Oh yeah, I forgot about you as well. Wow, this is a very hopeless object. It doesn't belong in a hopeful place like this at all. It's absolutely brimming with malice. Let's just hurry up and destroy it. I can't stand to look at it for even one more second.
I'll destroy you!
Okay, stand aside. I shall shatter this barbaric, blasphemous false idol to pieces. Okay, he does not like it. He really doesn't like it. I thought he was going to be all over it, but... Now that those two are here, do you still think we're splendid? It looks like it's going to take a little more time. I completely agree. The scene unfolding in front of me was so embarrassing, all I could do was sigh. But at least it was a peaceful scene. Okay. However, we didn't realise just how short-lived this peace would be. Even though we were finally bonding, a situation was brewing, like a huge fracture running between us all. And that would be the trigger for a truly horrible and atrocious incident. Not just for me, but for every single one of us. We just hadn't realised it yet. Oh dear. Oh. Hey, I saw that in the background cinema, showing The Wizard of Monami. Okay, chapter 3. So is there going to be a cinema on the next island? That sounds interesting. Phew, I'm stuffed. I can't eat another damn bite.
Hey,
G'day, mates, man. You sure do eat a lot. Don't you ever worry about, like, choking?
Yo.
I never get worried. You don't? Wait, what about Fuyuhiko? Is he really alright? I was so concerned. I could not sleep at all last night.
Huh?
Plus, if his fate is in Monokuma spores, I'm even more concerned. Oh, blimey. If I only could have tended to his wounds somehow, I wish I wasn't so useless. Well, I don't think you guys should worry about it.
you...
G'day, mates, do you just forget everything that happens when you eat?
Alright!
Now that I've got a belly full of food, I'm all set. So,
I'll show you my serious side.
leave the rest to me. I'll question Monokuma and avenge Fuyuhiko.
That's obviously wrong.
G'day, mates, avenge. He's not even dead.
Sheesh.
Oh, God, coughing a bit. What vengeance? You just want to test your skill. Well, yeah. She flat out admitted it.
Hello.
Oh, gosh, it's you. Okay, everyone, can I have your attention, please?
Meaningless.
Oh, it's your Monami. What do you want?
Jeez.
Oh, yeah, man, the fun mood's over now, thanks to you. We're so mean to her. Let me just drink up my tea. Right. Did I just ruin the mood? Geez, don't treat me so harshly. I did my very best today too. Hey, who the hell are you? We're talking about something important, so go away. Okay, I'm sorry.
Stop it!
Wait, no, I definitely don't want to be treated like an outsider. Alright, just what do you want? What do you mean by I did my very best? Ah, you finally asked me.
Hey!
Well, once again, I've defeated another Monobeast. How do you like me now? I worked hard, didn't I?
Hey,
If you've defeated a Monobeast, that means...
Ding-a-ding-ding!
That's right, you are now able to visit yet another island. So let's all live happily ever after with each other this time, okay? I like how I've given her a lisp. I just sort of fell naturally into that. No more getting tricked by Monokuma, no more thinking about leaving this island.
Love, love!
Let's all live together peacefully as best friends. Ah, a new island, huh? Maybe it's a treasure island. Maybe now we'll finally find it. A long way to get off this island and go home. No, that's the only thing we have. That's our one and only hope.
Could it be?
You guys thinking about leaving the island even though I just said not to?
Do you have a minute?
More importantly, Monomiya, what happened to Fuyuhiko? Fuyuhiko? You see, I don't really know.
I won't be fooled.
G'day, mates, Miss Sonia. Can't you see it's a waste of time asking her? In the end, she's just Monokuma's ally.
You fiend.
Okay, you're also part of that mysterious World Ender organisation, aren't you? Yes. This World Ender organisation apparently is responsible for our imprisonment. Am I remembering that correctly?
Hey!
yeah, she just said it. That's the organisation that runs this island, right? Since you're the one who runs this island, that's gonna be it. I don't know if you're a rabbit or a pig, but just what are you planning? This is a great opportunity. It's time you finally filled us in. What's a dilemma? But that's the one thing I can't say.
Bye-bye!
Truly, this is the tragedy of middle management.
Hold on a sec!
That's a good one too, that's a good line to go out on. She ran away again. She's always like this when things get inconvenient for her.
Well,
Oh well, who cares about Monami? More importantly, she mentioned a new island. What should we do?
However...
I do not think we should be exploring when Fuyuhiko is in danger.
hey,
But we must move forward no matter what despair stands in our way. That's what hope should be. What hope? You always say that just before you lead us into a trap.
there's something wrong with you.
G'day mates, jeez, you're seriously just as annoying as Monokuma.
Hey, hey!
I'm also worried about Fuyuhiko, but is it really okay if we just stay here and do nothing? Isn't it better if we do what we can? What we can, huh? She's right. Let's try to find a way off this island before he comes back.
You are right.
Fuyuhiko will not recover any faster if we just stand around and do nothing. G'day mates, I agree with Miss Sonia.
All right.
Then it's decided, let's explore and search for a new hope.
Wait!
So wouldn't it be faster to just beat up the rest of the Monobeast and search all the islands in one go?
Leave it to me!
If that strange-looking rabbit can defeat one, it should be easy for us too.
Hold on.
Hey, don't think about doing anything reckless. Anyway, let's begin. Let's open the way to a hope-filled future with our very own hands. Whatever you say, Nogito. Whatever you say. After all that, I feel like we're doing exactly what Nagito wants us to do. In order to prepare for exploring the new island, we left the restaurant. Okay. Interesting stuff. Right. Just looking at my clock on the side there. Been recording for, what, about over 30 minutes so far? I can keep going for a bit longer. I guess we'll go out and... Actually, shall I go... I'm just thinking, shall I go straight to the third island, or shall I maybe go to the beach and go to the Monomono Yashin and get some gifts? No, I think we'll do the third island first. I think that's what probably everyone wants to see, most of all. So, Central Island, second island, first island, Central Island, second island. Okay, I need to find the actual thing, don't I? Okie doke. Actually, I'll check my pet as well whilst I'm at it. Have you done Stinky? Yes, you have. Need to do something about your despair meter and all. Okay, let's go. Let's get levelled up to level 35 as well. This should be good. Slowly that bar is filling out. I need to go to the centre island. Yes, I just realised. Yeah, I need to go to the centre island. I've probably gone in completely the wrong direction. Or, no, actually I haven't said that. The bridge is over here. Shouldn't be too much of an issue, should it? We keep on the move. Let's go. Let's get cracking, ladies and gents. Right. Which way will the third island be? I'm going to assume it's this direction, since he's facing this direction. Probably isn't, but we'll see. Oh, this one's open. Hold on. Is this second island? Okay, maybe the third island's over this way. To the left. Oh, pet's doing something. What the hell? What are you doing? You've gone into your little cocoon, apparently. Right, well, I'll leave you to do your thing. Oh, hello, Nekamaru. What's up? Sup, bro? Third island? Yes, here we go, everybody. Our Monomi was right. The monobeast that was blocking this bridge is gone. And if we cross this bridge, we should reach the new island. With a feeling of hope in my heart that overshadowed any lingering fear or nervousness I felt. I crossed the bridge that led to the new island. Ooh.
So this is the third island.
I'm sorry, what does that say down there?
It's completely different compared to the previous islands.
Yeah, Titty Typhoon, everybody. See that down there towards the bottom? Oh dear, I wonder what that might be. Kind of want to check that out. Okay, we've got a whole town here by the looks of it. So, going back to the question I asked a moment ago, where are the inhabitants? Are there any people here? The residences and ruins are all in shambles. It barely feels like a resort. Okay, maybe this place has been affected by the tragedy then. And not just that, there's definitely no sign of any other people here either. Okay. It feels a little dangerous somehow. It might be better to proceed cautiously. Oh boy. Oh man. Well, let's go left first, I guess. Oh, hello. Is it the cinema? Yes. Now showing The Wizard of Monomi. There's a poster for it there, with Monokuma wearing a dress for some reason. What's on the other one? A western. Wild Gunman Monokuma. Interesting. Let's go into the cinema. Kind of want to see. Movie theatre lobby. Okay, yes, because it's an American translation.
Welcome!
We're currently showing right now, so please wait 5 minutes for the next showing to start. Showing? What does that mean?
What are you saying?
Are you alright, just for show? Look around, this is a movie theatre, right?
Of course!
Then I'm obviously showing a movie. Showing a movie? Well, I guess there's no need to even ask. You're just going to say this is the next motive, right? Just like Twilight Syndrome murder case. Oh god, I've just realised. See that picture, bottom right? We saw that picture in Chiaki's cottage. Again, that's that artwork of Ultra Despair Girls, the game we're going to be playing after this one. A lot of self-references. I'm definitely not going to watch your movie. Whatever it is, I'm never even going to see it. My goodness, and I was thinking about giving you an invitation ticket.
Damn it!
But I won't allow you to not watch it. I went to a lot of trouble to make this movie. If you don't watch it, I'm going to be sad. I'm sure your movie's no different than that game you made.
No!
That game was a shoddy piece of crap, but this movie is definitely a masterpiece. Anyway, as long as I refuse to allow it, you will never have the choice to not watch it.
I am Monokuma!
On this island, my word is law. Or if I don't watch it, what are you going to do about it?
What the heck?
There's no way I'd allow such reckless behaviour. There's no way I'd allow it, but
What are you gonna do?
I'll forgive you if you purchase a Monokuma sticker at the goods counter over there. A Monokuma sticker. Okay. Poster. Let's just have a quick look. Oh, there's a Monokuma there. It's a video game poster. Looks interesting. Yes, it does. I'm definitely going to buy that. Hajime, I've already bought it. It's in my Steam library. Hang on. Get me that Monokuma. Get more coins. Oh, wow.
I knew you could do it.
He's got a little sombrero and a poncho. Wow, I've got 199 coins. Can buy a lot of gifts with that. So, food corner, popcorn, free drink, or food and drink even. It's a food shop. All the things like popcorn, sandwiches and drinks are all arranged here. Okay, do you have anything else to say, Mono? Mono boy? There's no way I'd allow such a reckless attempt to avoid watching my masterpiece. There's no way I'd allow it, but...
What are you gonna do?
Okay, he wants me to purchase the Monokuma sticker, apparently. Okay, anything else around here? Surveillance camera. It's got the usual stuff, yeah. Who is controlling Monokuma this time round? That's a good question. Obviously Junko's dead. She died in the last one, so it can't be her, can it? Goods counter. There's some strange goods on top of that counter. This one looks like a tote bag made of hemp cloth, with a decal of Monomi's face on it. Okay.
No.
Did that catch your eye? It's an all-purpose tote bag used for a variety of common tasks. Didn't really say that very well, but okay. It's a limited item. Only one person can have it. By the way, apparently tote bags were originally invented to carry around ice. So how about it? Want to buy it? I'll pass.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought you'd say that. I'll just be upfront with you. I cut a lot of corners making that thing. That's too upfront. Is this the sticker you were talking about? I'm sorry, I was born stupid. Wow. It's not funny and I don't understand its purpose. How half-assed is this?
Actually...
To tell you the truth, this is a very lucky sticker I received from a wandering miracle-working priest.
What?
And it could be yours for the special price of only $1.5 million. $1.5 million? I ain't got dollars, I got doubloons, because I'm a pirate. Pieces of 8. Don't mess with me, I don't even have that kind of money. Then you can pay me back when you get off this island. If you don't like it, you can always just watch my... okay. Fine, I'll pay it, Har.
I don't believe it!
Well, I'm surprised. As long as I can pay it after I get out of here, I'll pay anything, even $1.5 million, Har.
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
You're the first person to ever pay $1.5 million for this sticker, you sucker! In other words, you really don't want to watch my movie, huh? That makes me a sad Monokuma. But if I'm going to make a huge profit, it's okay. I'm a mascot who has a hobby of counting money, after all. You're the worst mascot ever.
Here!
Come on, take it, thief, and slap it on your forehead, thief. Take advantage of this divine opportunity, thief. The sticker I received was even thinner and more cheap looking than I thought it would be. It's like a prize from a box of candy. Did I really agree to pay so much money for this piece of crap? Maybe I'm a little crazy. All that sea sun has got to me. Whoa there, looks like the showing is over. Alrighty, I've got to collect those questionnaires. At that moment, Monokuma started humming and skipped away toward the door leading into the theatre. Slam. The door opened violently and one person appeared from within. Oh. You've been watching the movie, haven't you? Oh boy, what are you going to say?
Hey! Hey!
Nagito, please answer my questionnaire.
Jeez.
It doesn't matter if I answer it. That movie was so boring it was torture. Minutes felt like weeks while I was watching it.
Yes!
Well, I guess that's what art is, because it's not really art unless it surpasses common sense. I thought it was going to be another motive, but I guess that's not the case. What a letdown. If money would have settled this, I should have just settled it with money. Nagito is so depressed. The movie must have been really, really bad. I definitely made the right call by not watching it, Okay. Do you have anything else you want to say, Nagito? I'm so tired from boredom. If money would have gotten me out of seeing it, I should have just settled it with money. Well, I can give you a sticker and you can pay me back $1.5 million if you want. Alright, let me ask you something. If you were told you could pay 1.5... Are you actually going there, Hajime? Or if you were told you could pay 1.5 million doubloons and not watch that movie?
Well, that's obvious.
I'd gladly pay it. Alright, quick answer. The movie must have been that bad, huh? Wait, you're not going to make the offer? Okay, fine. Apparently I can watch Monokuma's specially made movie, however I heard the content is just terrible. I don't have to watch it since I bought the sticker, but it cost $1.5 million. Maybe I was too hasty, Okay. So, oh shit. Hold on, didn't want to do that. I want to press tab. Is there anything else in here? I think I've looked at everything. Let's go. Continue exploration. I think we've seen everything there is in there. Okay. So what else we got around here? In this creepy looking town. What's that? Oh! Tumbleweed. Okay, what's that? Something... Luca Libre International? What's that? Some kind of wrestling theatre? Ooh. Electric Avenue? We're gonna rock down to Electric Avenue. Sorry. That's what came to head. Oh, is it Electric Avenue? Oh, yeah, Electric Avenue. Okay. There are a bunch of street booths filled with electric appliances at the back of a narrow alley. Machines and other parts are cluttered together on display. It definitely seems fishy, But wait. With this many machines, we can probably find something we can use for two-way communication, right? It looks like it's best if I search around here. Oh, hello, Chiaki. How are you doing? There's got to be Monokumas hidden around here, right? Oh, let's go. Oh, is that a... Yeah, that's definitely a Monokuma. It's not a poster or anything.
I've been found!
Yes, you have, you bitch. I like how each one gives you a 10, you know. Voya Corner. Yeah, I guess we'll investigate. What is this? There are so many machines. Just by looking at them, I have no clue what they're used for. G'day, mates. I don't really recommend that section. What do you mean, G'day, mates. Well, I'm pretty sure amateurs won't really get it. All that stuff there, it's all machines used for stuff like wiretapping or recording. Oh. Wow. G'day, mates. Look like some ancient-looking surveillance cameras, too. Machines used for recording secret videos. G'day, mates. Hey, don't get it twisted. I just have some mechanical knowledge of these things. I've never actually used them before, alright? No one said you did. Well, what have you been up to, boy? Hey, speaking of surveillance cameras, we're being constantly videotaped and wiretapped by Monokuma, right? Well, I'm kind of jealous because what does he see when he's watching... Back off. She's my waifu. He says he's never used these before. If I let him be, he's the type of person who'll eventually use them. What a bitch. He's got a surveillance camera right up there. Okay. Do you have anything else to say, Kazuichi?
Huh?
G'day, mates. Are you serious? Are you shitting me? What happened? I thought you'd be happy about being surrounded by so much machinery.
Of course not!
G'day, mates. Don't say such stupid things. I'm the ultimate mechanic, you know. Of course I'm happy when I'm surrounded by machines. Then you should look happier.
You...
Dude, try to understand how I'm feeling, you wallaby. I have this unexplainable, conflicting feeling about whether or not I should be happy. I can't understand that kind of feeling. But why? Why do you feel so conflicted,
Huh?
There's all this machinery lined up here. Hot damn, I want to take them apart, you know. I want to dismantle them and look inside. That's how I usually think, right?
Aw, man.
But now's not the time for me to do something like that. That's why I feel so conflicted. I just wanted to dismantle normal.
Huh?
Hell yeah. It's like if you have the hots for a chick, you want to take off her clothes, right? Well, that's one way of putting it, I guess. And you want to check out her bone structure, right? Like her ribs or where parts of her bone stick out, right? That's not normal. That's a pretty acrobatic sex fetish. Wow.
You serious?
That's what we're going to call this episode, everybody. Kazuichi's secret fetish. G'day, mate. Seriously? I see, so wanting to see a chick's bone structure makes me a little perverted. Pretty much. Wow. Television corner? Okay. Those are some pretty old-fashioned looking TVs, I must say. There's a lot of CRT TVs lined up here. They look really old. It looks like they're not designed for terrestrial digital broadcasting. Not that it matters, it looks like the TV signal isn't reaching here anyway, plus on my ship we can't use TVs anyway because there's no mains power. That's my pirate speaking. And why is it kind of Arabic lettering on that billboard above the television corner? It kind of looks like Arabic lettering to me. Jeez. Same kind of on here as well. Laptop corner. Various desktop and laptop computers arranged in a disorderly manner like a pile of oversized trash. Though they're a little old-fashioned and run down, they all look like they can still be used. I know, if we can connect to the internet, we might be able to call for help with these. As soon as I thought of that, I grabbed a random laptop, pulled it out of the pile, and lo and behold, Alter Ego came... No. Wow. And turned it on. Oh. Wait a minute, it actually works? I tried to see if it would connect to the internet. It's no use. Looks like it's not connecting. Well, there's no way it'd be that easy, but just when I was about to give up... Ooh. My eyes noticed the strange icons arranged on the desktop. Usami X file, what is this, Without thinking, I clicked that strangely named icon, expecting buried treasure. Oh. Oh ho ho. It's a document file. Based on the format, it looks like it's some kind of report. I scanned across the words displayed on the screen. About the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. This horrendous event originated... Okay, hold on, I need a drink of water. I'm going to jump cut everybody, and then we'll get to finding out what this is, because this is important. 1 second, all. Okay, I'm back. Got myself a fresh cup of tea, which is good. God, Hajime's voice kills my throat after a while so much. Okay, right. This is interesting. Are we about to get more details on what the tragedy is, right? Because that's the thing. Trigger Happy Havoc, introduced the tragedy, but it was kind of light on details. All we know is it was a big global catastrophe that resulted in the collapse of societies, things like that. And obviously it had, a lot to do with Junko and her sister Mukuro. But here's the thing, beyond that, I don't really recall us getting much other information about the tragedy. Okay, this is interesting. This horrendous event originated with some students of Hope's Peak Academy causing a revolt. The students of the Reserve Department were dissatisfied with being treated differently than the Primary Department and began to fight the Academy. At first, the dispute was confined to the campus, and hopes were high that it would settle down someday. But things quickly escalated. Behind the scenes of that rebellion, a huge authority was exerting its influence. Eventually, it spread like an infection, provoking riots in various parts of the world. It was unlike any previous act of terrorism or coup d'etat. It seemed to have a much different purpose. Okay, is this talking about ultimate despair? Junko and Mukuro. Because here's the thing, right? The tragedy was so big, took place, it was global in scale, but it was kind of hard to believe that just Junko and Mukuro could be behind it. They must surely have had support in enabling this to happen, and by the sound of it, maybe they did. So what's the reserve department of the school? Because I've not heard of that before. And the primary department? Okay. However, no matter what we assume, we simply cannot apply reason to this subversive movement. Yeah, it's got to be ultimate despair, hasn't it? Because that's the thing. Ultimate despair, there's no rationality to it. It's just chaos for the sake of despair. Nonetheless, the destruction is not chaotic or disorganised. It is both purposeful and malicious. Therefore, it is a subversive movement full of despair. Okay, letters missing. Hope's Peak Academy became the origin of the incident and was forced to put an end to their long history. Because that's the thing, right? Junko said in the trial at the end of Trigger Happy Havoc that it was kind of an ideological thing that spread like an infection throughout the world. So is that what happened here? There was kind of like a riot or some kind of disillusionment among the students of Hope's Peak's Reserve Department, whatever that is, and she just kind of hijacked it, took it over and exploded it into something else. Interesting. Okay, now maybe we're getting more of a picture of what happened. As for the students who survived, they were forced to... They were forced to kill each other as a lesson in despair. Is that referring to the Makoto and his fellow students, his class, the events of the first game. Okay, so this one can't be taking place too long after the first one. They're still talking about all this as though it still has ramifications for what's going on. It's no use, the words are too garbled to read beyond this point. But what is this?
Boy, tough crowd.
How normal? It's not normal like a dog barking. It's such a normal reaction that it's actually quite novel.
Now I'm really angry!
Hey, can't you react with more gusto? Don't you know how very, very important this scene is? Could it be, were you the one who created this file?
What's this?
My, what makes you think that? Because it's obviously the only thing I can think of. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Riots in various parts of the world, and Hope Speak Academy getting destroyed. Sounds like something stupid you'd make up, And? What's Hope Speak Academy's reserve department? I've never even heard of that before,
What?
Huh? Really? That's weird. Of all people, you should definitely be the only one who knows about it. Right. What does that mean? Here's the thing. Hajime is the mystery student in this group. He's the one whose talent we don't know. So, Hajime has a connection to this reserve department, whatever that is? Is that what the implication is here? What do you mean? I guess you forgot about it, along with the memories of your school life, so it can't be helped. ... While we're on the subject of stupid things, that file said something about students who survived. Is it referring to us? And the rest of that file is...
Hey!
G'day mates, hold on a sec, you guys.
Hey!
Just what the heck have you guys been talking about? It doesn't make any sense. Movies with no images, music with no sound, novels with no words. These are things that truly don't make any sense.
What are you saying?
So you can't say something this simple doesn't make any sense? Who cares about that? Just answer me. Who are the students who survived? I'm telling you, that's got to be a reference to the students of the first game. The 6 who lived. Byakuya, Makoto, Kyoko, Aoi, Yasuhiro and Toko, right?
No.
I wouldn't know an important story like that, because the only thing I'm good for is being cute. Damn it, he ran away again. G'day mate, say, Hajime. Don't worry, it's going to be fine. I'm sure he's making all that up. That's it. That's definitely it, No, it isn't. Can't be. Parts corner. What's in here? There's a lot of electric appliances in this mess, including home appliances and acoustic equipment. All these look old. Do they even still work? Okay. Monitor. Blah blah blah. Nothing new there. Chucky. Let me have a sip of tea whilst I'm at it. Is she rummaging through the stuff? I like the music in this area. It's very interesting. Very atmospheric, and it's got a nice little ring to it. Somehow it looks like she's fishing things out of the pile of electrical appliances. Chiaki, what happened? Are you looking for something?
Well?
Yeah. Oh, wrong voice. Yeah, I was wondering if there are any game consoles in here. Sometimes old hardware is treated like junk. So that's what you're doing. I already have a TV in my cottage, so it doesn't have to be a non-portable device. I'll settle for anything. If you do find something, let me know. I'll help you carry it back to your cottage.
Yep.
Yeah, I will. But I don't want to play video games for a while. I'd rather not be reminded of the previous incident. True. What's this, the cell phone corner? Okay. Someone just left a chainsaw lying on the ground there. Make a note of that. What do you reckon? Chainsaw in the next murder case? Who knows? So this is the cell phone corner. Looks like they don't get reception. Even with all this variety, they may as well be paperweights. Paperweights for holding your maps down on the captain's table. Okay, there's now else to see there. Keep exploring. Electric Avenue. Is there anything else around here? Oh, pet's doing something. What's going on? Oh, you've turned into a snake. Okay, good for you. What's going on? Motel, hello. Air-conditioned vacancy. Alright. Motel courtyard. Oh, hello, Hiyoko. Alright, it's a small building with guest accommodations and a parking lot. This is supposed to be a motel, right? I've seen them before in movies, but it's my first time actually seeing one in person. Wow, what a rundown motel. It looks pretty unsanitary too. Just like Hajime's house. Oh, you've never seen my house, you swab. I'm a pirate captain, I don't have a house, I have a ship, you bitch. Oh, yeah, I didn't know you were here. You don't stand outdoors, so I didn't notice you. Clip around the ear. Anyway, this place is seriously run down. It's like the perfect home for minimum wage workers. That's a bit harsh, don't you think?
But...
We gotta make sure we check it out thoroughly. It's possible that there might be a clue here. If you think so, why don't you go inside and look around instead of standing around here doing nothing? You tell her. Yeah, you tell her.
Hey!
Oh. Of course you're gonna make me do it, obviously. Oh, you're probably too vulgar to get this, but there's a saying, praise a fool and you may make him useful. Alright, what's that supposed to mean?
So...
Akane was checking out the inside. After I gave her a little praise, she got really excited. Okay, you're not talking about me, you're talking about Akane. A dumbass like her is pretty rare, so we got to make sure she's treated well. Alright, if her rotten attitude is extreme, I can't really take it personally. Okay. I was just check the... Whoa, what was that vehicle to the left there? Three-wheel van of some sort? Run down, rusty and rotting car someone abandoned. Maybe it'll start up if I keep staring at it. You... Me doth think that would be a little... sarcastic, Hajime. It's a surveillance camera. Beyond that, Monokuma is... Yeah, same old. Anything else just over to the right? No. Okay, well, what about the motel itself? It's a bunch of similar looking private rooms. The insides probably look the same too. It's dark and slightly dirty. There's no doubt that a room like this will be perfect in a crime movie. If it's just to stay the night, the cottage is good enough. Okay. So is there anything else to see around here? No hidden Monokumas? Nothing like that? I don't see anything. Okay. Let's move on. Drink up all that stuff. Interesting. Oh, what do we got? Okay, hello. Titty Typhoon, hello. We're actually going to go there. It's actually a thing we can enter. It's a music venue, apparently. Okay, what have we got in here? Ibuki, are you in here, actually? Okay. It's got a nice waterfront there. This building with its gaudy and tasteless neon lights obviously looks suspicious. I can't say for sure there's no danger. I should have cautiously checked what's inside. It's the kind of sleazy den that my crew would inhabit and port. So I'm just getting into the Hajime Pirate RP. Yeah, screen things as usual. Just check the surveillance cameras and stuff first to make sure there's nothing else. Nope, nothing there. No hidden Monokumas. I don't see... Oh god, there's a big ship out there. Jesus. Okay, let's have a look. Right. Oh, I knew Ibuki would be in here. What the... Of course she's happy about it. Why are you shouting so suddenly? Don't surprise me like that. The truth is so overwhelming that I can't help shouting out.
That's totally it!
Because this is a music venue, right? Alright, it looks like it.
I love music!
I never expected to find a music venue. I can't help feeling excited. I never expected... Oh. She said the same thing. Yes, you did just say that twice.
Huh?
Oh, for God's sake. He's making real jokes here. Are you okay? You're giving off a weird vibe.
No problemo!
Not at all, I'm totally fine.
No problemo!
Stop saying things twice. Did I just say that twice again? Stop it. You don't look very okay. Man, with a venue like this, Ibuki has no choice but to lend a helping hand. This is just the beginning.
Yahoo!
I'll invite everyone here to feel this wonderful feeling. It's like the snug... Sorry. Ooh. I think I need to blow my nose. 1 second, everybody. Okay, right, I'm back. It's like the smug feeling you get when you explain something with an elaborate metaphor no one understands. I feel like I understand, but at the same time I don't understand. Oh well, if you're really taking a liking to this music venue, then I'll leave you to investigate it. Leave it to me, like, let me bite you. I'm tired, I should hurry up and go check out another place. Hold on a minute. I want to see. I want to take a good look around Titty Typhoon. Surveillance camera, blah blah blah. Yeah, I'm getting gas from my tea. Sonia! What's up?
Amazing!
What a splendid place, Hajime. This must be the fabled disco. Disco?
See?
It's where hip youngsters wear feather fans and tight clothes as they dance their go-go's and lambadas. Yeah, something tells me you're probably not very experienced in nightclubs, are you, princess? I have no clue what Sonia's talking about. As usual. Stage? There's a stage. I'll probably never have a chance to be in the limelight. Okay, whatever you say. Baton lighting control panel. So this is the baton lighting's control panel. Apparently you can control the baton lighting with it, obviously. You don't say! Insert Nicolas Cage face meme. Oh, okay, right. Looks like there's a storage room at the back. We'll check that in a second. There's the monitor, propped up on behind the bar. Blah blah blah. Can we see the bar? Or it's got tequila, it's got beer. Ooh, I say. Not that these characters can drink it, they're probably too young. Okay. It says staff only on the door. It's probably some sort of storage room. I might as well check inside. Yes, Hajime, go in there. Okay. As usual, I'm just looking at everything that's in the background, because you never know what could turn out to be important. Something that crops up in a trial at some point, you never know. There's a lot of different instruments here, including drum sets and guitars. Looks like there's stage design stuff too, paint, stage lights, wallpaper and curtains. I guess there's nothing special here we need right now. Is that step ladder? There are two step ladders next to each other. These must be required for stage design. They might even be used for stuff like film projects. Right. Probably not worth checking the monitor, I do it all the time. Full-length mirror. You can see your whole body in this huge full-length mirror. It's probably used for checking costumes. With a mirror this big, it'd be easy to check how you look. Okay. Guitars. Or musical instruments, okay. There's a lot of different musical instruments lined up here. I know about guitars and drums, but there are also instruments and machines that I've never seen before. Okay. Sticker. There's a lot of stickers with the venue's logo placed here. It's like they made a bunch of them and had too many left over. It feels somewhat depressing. Okay. Shelves. There's carpeting, wallpaper, even different paints. It's probably stuff used for livening up the stage design or live performances. You know what this music that's playing right now makes me feel, think of? Makes me feel like Jesus, God, my nose keeps going a bit funny. Makes me think of sort of early 2000s kind of action spy type games. Sort of background music that plays as you're kind of sneaking through very sort of sci-fi-esque environments, that kind of thing. That's what it reminds me of for some reason, I don't know why. Maybe I should do games like that on my channel, because I have one on Steam, Chaser, from I think 2003, which I played the demo of back in the day, but maybe I'll play the full version one day of that. Like I say, I've got it on Steam, or... yeah, it is Steam. I thought for a second, so I thought, wait, is it on Steam or have I got it on GOG? I'm not sure. One or the other. Steam, I think. But yeah, maybe that's something I could play on my channel at some point. Okay, I don't think there's really anything else in here unless there's a hidden Monokuma somewhere. Don't see one. Yeah, I don't think there's a hidden Monokuma in there. Is there one back in the main room? Because they're all going to be very sneakily hidden. He's not hidden up there at the lighting at the top of the stage by any chance, is he? No. I don't see him, no. Nah, I don't think there's anything else to see in there. Okay, let's move on. Is there anything else on this island? Alright. Come back out again. Oh, yes, third island. For a second I thought I'd misclicked then, yeah. No, I got the right thing. Okay, is there anything else to see? Let's have a look. Oh, hospital. Okay, there is something else. Is this where Fuyuhiko is? Is he being kept in here? Looks like this place is the hospital's lobby. The ambience feels like something out of a horror film. I don't want to be a patient here. Oh, Jesus. Christ, I should have anticipated you'd be here. Holy shit! Oh, blimey, I'm sorry I scared you. Oh, but don't worry, even if you have a heart attack from getting too scared, this is a hospital after all. The moment I have a heart attack, I'll definitely have something I need to be worried about. Oh, this hospital is a little strange. I can't find any doctors, nurses, or patients anywhere. Just as I thought, here too. Damn it, there's nobody here either. What's going on with this island?
But...
Oh, blimey, I noticed all the medical supplies are still here. I'm not sure they'll be useful unless we check them. That means I need to go check them, right? Understood, I'll go ahead and do that in a flash, so please don't hate me. Mikan frantically ran to the other end of the dark hall and disappeared, making a huge fuss as she left. I guess that means it's okay to leave this place to her, right? Oh, hello, Gundam. What's up? Okay. That goes to a hallway, so we'll investigate that in due course. That's just a monitor. Surveillance camera's probably not really out to see there. What's the bulletin here? There's a paper on the bulletin board. Apparently it's a hospital notice. But there's no one on this island. So who was this notice written for? Good question. Gundam? What's up? Oh, Kai, of all people, it seems I've immersed myself in nostalgia. This place is similar to the place where the mark of defeating the devil was carved into my body long ago. The mark of defeating the devil.
How pitiful.
I've said too much. Forget what you heard, for your sake. He was the one who volunteered that information, and now he's already telling me to forget it. What an idiot. I need to talk to you. Definitely. In the free time events, when I get a chance. Any hidden Monokumas? There's got to be some around, right? Surely. Maybe they're elsewhere in the hospital. Let's have a look. The patient room and consultation room are beyond this point, right? Well, it's fine if I leave it to Mikan. Oh, okay. It's not letting me through. There's not much else to see here then, is there?
Please wait.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Hajime, over here, dear fellow. Please hold on. Sonia, did something happen?
Well?
Just now, I went to the hospital and... It appears Mikan has made a very serious discovery at the hospital. I mean, we're literally right here. A very serious discovery at the hospital? It's not strange drugs or thick needles or anything like that, right? Hajime, it appears you're the same as me. Huh?
See?
It is the same as if I turn around, he's there. But I also remember that person in the wind. What the hell are you talking about, woman? Geez, are you so unrefined? It is Japan's legendary medical drama. That Person in the Wind aired in 1984 and set the standard for every trendy drama that followed.
Well?
It is about a righteous rookie doctor and an elite senior doctor who fight over their mutual love interest. Actually, the lead actor and actress got married in real life. Hold on, why do you know so much about old Japanese medical dramas? Anyway, please hurry. We'll be waiting at the patient's room at the back of the hospital's first floor. Right, so I have to go back into the hospital then. Right, patient's room at the back of the hospital's first floor. I don't really understand, but I might as well head over to the hospital. Okay, straight back in. Right. Well, tell you
Hello
what.
there.
I'm going to wrap this episode up here, because we've been recording for quite a while. So, I think we'll leave this for the next episode and find out what's going on then. So, hope you enjoyed, everybody, learning about Kazuichi's secret sexual fetish, as well as, of course, all that very interesting exposition about the tragedy. So we're getting some quite interesting information there. A little bit that clarifies more about the tragedy, because, of course, like I said earlier, Trigger Happy Havoc mentioned it and brought it up, but didn't really explore what it was. So that was kind of still left as a mystery. So that's interesting. I wonder if we'll find out anything else about it in this game. I certainly hope so. So, if you're not doing so already, you can follow me on Facebook and Twitter. Links in the video description as always. Also, if you're interested in seeing me do anime-related content, go check out my second channel, General Red Propagandist. Link also in the video description. But other than that, thank you everybody, and hope you'll join me for episode 20. Goodbye, all.
What the hell is that noise now?
Well, please, pardon.
There's no clinking of chains.
Ooh!
What the hell's that?
What
What is that with its weird glowing eyes?
What the fuck?
What is
I
this?
saw that looming
I know.
out of the shadows then. Holy shit, my... I can just send a chill up my spine after looking at that.
What is that?
Oh my god.
Oh shit.
I'll loop you around.
Is it chasing us? Oh
Yeah,
shit.
that's chase music. Here.
Don't want to get killed by this thing. That's a good idea.
Oh my fucking god!
What What is that?
That is the fucking most freakiest shit I've ever
shit.
seen. Okay,
Oh, right.
let's have a good look at it.
Oh my God.
God, that scared the crap out of me.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
we can't really do anything
Yeah.
here. Okay.
Oh, maybe we can.
Okay.